Hi Gemini, this will be your reading for the first half of June. So I'm doing things a little bit different with my generals. I'm going to go ahead and start with work first, and then I will do love separately. So we'll get both in one reading for the general, okay? And also this is not for the entire month of June, just the first part of June, okay? So first half, okay? All right, so let's get going. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. Okay, let's see. Geminis for work. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Geminis who are watching this video, please. Good, clear information for work-related type financial sector for Gemini for the first 2 weeks of June. Very clear information, high information for Geminis, please, watching this video. One more shuffle, okay? I might have to pause this and go get a fan. It's crazy hot. Okay. It's not even hot. It's like humidity. It's just like nothing but humidity in the Midwest. All right. Sorry. Don't mean to complain. Oh, all right. Look at that. Oh, all right. Ooh, okay. Oh, news is coming. And pretty decent offers also. You know what? I am going to pause this for a second. I need to get a fan and set this up. I'll be right back. Okay, awesome. Wardrobe change too. Oh my God. That tight t-shirt, too hot, and I needed a fan. So, okay, now I can concentrate. All right, so you do have an offer right at the center of the reading. So for some of you who are looking for work, that is good. You got something going on there. But you have possibly even a bigger offer down the road. So, but let's take a look. You have a lot of offers, actually. Wow, yeah. Okay, so let's see, where am I? Gemini. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the Three of Swords. So probably something has not been so cool at work. You were let down in some way. It could have even been some sort of love issue surrounding some people at work. That could be too. Whatever it is, it kind of, you know, got you down, you know, definitely. And right now, all you are, you know, focused on is sort of bringing things into balance. And you know that you are in the right, and you have, you know, that you, whatever the situation was, you were probably in the right, okay? And it just, you got wronged, all right, in some way. And I think you're aware of that, and you are trying to get past that and get beyond it, and have the strength to kind of just, okay, pick up the pieces and move on. And you are doing the right things, okay? That's what I feel. I feel that you are very justified in your thinking, okay? And I do think you will be rewarded for that. I'm going to be honest, a Page of Pentacles in the middle is, you know, it's not like a great offer or, you know, anything like that, but it is an offer, okay? You do have some other stuff coming in too. There's King of Pentacles here, which this could be this turning into that, or this could be a whole nother offer down the road. And then you have another one too, that it might be something more suited for you that you love. All right. It might not be as much money, but you might really like it. Either way, though, things are moving and shaking and all of those good things, work related. You do have strength here at the top of your reading too. So that's really good. So as long as you stay balanced and you keep your poise about you, you know, and inwardly also, that is going to show in the outer world, and it's going to make you, it's going to put you in a very powerful position, okay, to be looked upon as, you know, having strength and power and all of those good things to kind of get things done. All right, so that's awesome. You know, potential employers will look at you also as strong and very balanced inside. Okay, so that's obviously what they would want in an employee. You do have the Eight of Wands in your near future. So that tells me lots of activity and things going on. There's going to be, you know, it's possible too. This could be travel with work. You know, that could very well be too. If you just have, you know, if that's normal for you, that could be maybe traveling in the first part of June. If not, then this is, you know, like I said, you know, lots of multiple offers kind of coming through, lots of communication back and forth. You might have to be, you know, especially these days, how, you know, what do you have to go on like 10 interviews to get a job, you know, at Starbucks, you know, it's like, I don't know, I'm just using that as an example, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, you know, these days, it's not like you just put in your resume and have an interview. You know, you have like, you know, 3 interviews, you know, that's what this kind of stuff is. It's like kind of a lot of activity going around and a lot of communicating back and forth. So you do, like I said, you have some other things that could possibly be coming into. Wow. Yeah, lots. So I mean, you have potential here, definitely. There might be a lot of activity this June surrounding your work. Could be a lot of clients. Like if you have your own business, this could be not necessarily. I'm saying, oh my God, like millions of clients are coming to you or something like that. But I mean, you could have like a lot of dealings with new clients, things like that. Let's see how. Let me see overall here what this Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands here for, please. The Eight of Wands here for Gemini. Okay, yeah, so I think, okay, yeah, good, cool. So you do have solid commitment here. So whatever this Eight of Wands is coming towards you, it is an offer, it's solid. It's probably, something that you could be fairly passionate about too, that you may enjoy. And I believe you will commit to it with this commitment card here also. Now you might play the field a little bit with it, maybe kind of test the waters and maybe take this while you're looking for other things. That could be too, and that's okay. You have like pretty decent cards coming in, with the Queen of Coin, and then you have a Victorious. Oh, wow, you got really good cards coming in. And then the Ten of Cups, okay? So whatever this is, I would definitely entertain it. Even though it's a page, it could turn into something better, or it could sustain you long enough before that one opens up too. So it could go either way. I'm not sure how that would go for a general reading. It could be either of those things. But overall, you definitely, for those of you looking for work, that's a very strong possibility that something is going to come in. For those of you just looking to, whatever it is that you're looking for in the positive mode of work, whether it's, moving forward or just having, a chill time at work at your usual job, or maybe travel, or, starting something new and creative and passionate in the work environment, that could happen too. This could also be somebody new coming into your workplace that like if none of this applies and you just kind of work a normal job that's been kind of the same forever, then this could be somebody new coming into your job that's like interesting, and maybe you might feel passionate about also. So either way, good, good cards coming in. So that look good. Look like the past is behind. The Three of Swords was in the past. So that disappointment, that letdown, that betrayal, whatever that may have been, the Justice card there is there, working in your favor now. Okay. So let's move on to love. Wow, I just went to those. I don't know why, so let's go with it. Let's go with love for Gemini. I'm not sure why I did that, so that's cool. First instinct is always best. Okay, love for Gemini for the first 2 weeks of June, please. Love for Gemini. Gemini is watching this video. Expect in love for the next 2 weeks. Clear, high information for Geminis, please. Love only. Okay. One more shuffle. Here we go. Love. Okay, that's nice. Okay. All right. Okay. So, sorry, I haven't used this deck for a while, and it's a little different than the Rider-Waite, so I just wanted to make sure, because the images are a lot different, so they take on different meanings than what I would typically go with, from this particular deck. So right in center, you have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so again, like normally that would be something else in the other deck, but in this particular deck, this King of Pentacles is to me, he kind of looks exhausted. I'm going to be honest, like, but in a good way, you know, if you get my point. Okay. Looks like he's been having some fun, you know, and he's enjoying kind of the company of someone, and it looks very satisfied. Okay. So that's kind of what I see. That is in the center of the reading. Now, again, this is for the first half of June. So if this hasn't happened now, it may be happening later. This, to me, looks like a single person's reading, okay? It does not look like a coupled reading, all right? So for this, this looks like something you have manifested in a sense. It's like something that you have wanted for a long time, and I think that you realize that this to me has like a carefree vibe that is, and not like a player, you know, necessarily. I don't see that. It's not like you're out there, you know, being a player, but it's like, it's a very open vibe. Okay. Like polyamorous, you know, would be a good example. That's kind of the vibe I'm feeling from this particular card. Okay. And it almost seems like that is something that you have actually like wanted for a while, and you've been working on how to kind of get to this place where you feel open and confident with yourself, with your body image, with everything. Like, it's like you don't feel restricted in any way. It's like you're just kind of, you know, letting go of things and feeling what you're feeling at the time. And I know that has nothing to do with the King of Pentacles. So tarot readers out there, don't, you know, chastise me. This is what I'm seeing from this particular deck. Okay. I also feel though that this stems a little, that the truth is, you know, a little bit in your subconscious still, you have really been hurt in the past. And, you know, who hasn't? You know, that's pretty easy for any tarot reader to say, because, I mean, that's kind of a given with any human being. But, you know, in this reading, that's kind of what I see with the Nine of Wands here. Kind of like skittish, you know, and a little bit scared. That's why I think with this King of Pentacles here, that I really feel like you are going to kind of let go of that. And in doing that, in letting go of like body image issues, and letting go of any other like things that you may feel are not that you've been, let's see, shy with in the past, you know, things like that. I think you're going to let go of that stuff, and if you do, I think you're going to enjoy like a really more sensual side of yourself. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say there. You do have the Page of Cups at the top of your reading. So I do think also you will be, you know, definitely, you know, extending love to someone, you know, on offer, you know, something like that. I think this is kind of beyond that. Honestly, I see you having some fun. I'm going to be just quite frank here. You know, I mean, I'm usually not this like crass or whatever, but I see kind of like orgy vibe all over this, if you get what I'm saying. It just kind of has that, but not in a, like in a nice way, though, like in a very sensual way, like a polyamorous way. You know, that's really what I feel here. You know, that's kind of what I'm seeing. So, and I think this is going to be very freeing for you. You know, it's going to, you know, with the Fool card here, this is you're really kind of stepping out of your bounds. You know, and it's gonna make you feel so much lighter. Like, you know, this, if it's just a night, you know, maybe it's just a night. You know, maybe you are in a polyamorous relationship and you have been for a while. Whatever this may be, it's going to like just free you in a sense, and you're just going to feel more. You're going to let go of a lot of those things, like I said, body image, all that kind of stuff, which is crap anyway. Let me seriously, that it really is, because really it's all about energy. If you've got energy, you know, and magnetism, that's what it's about. It has, you know, everybody thinks it has to do with, oh, you know, whatever, you know, things about their body. Oh my God, everybody has, you know, something. So don't even let that like stop you. And I don't think you will, you know, I mean, this looks pretty like you're going to have some fun. I'm just going to leave it there. Okay. Now, for some of you, because that's a very specific message, But I do feel that is the message. I really do. Even though it's a general reading, I do, and I'm going to stick with it. But for some of you who, maybe that is not, the other thing I can say is that it's the same message, just drop the, polyamorous vibe. And it would be the same thing. It's like kind of feel free, feel in control of yourself, of your physicality, your sexuality, all those things, your emotions, all of those things. Feel in control to let it go, okay, and be free with it. Don't be holding back at this time. And now's not the time to hold back and be in hurt mode and remembering things from the past and all of that kind of stuff. You have to like go with it, and you have to be out there, and you have to extend offers and things like that, and make sure people know that you're open to things. All right. And in doing so, you're definitely going to have like some kind of leap of faith and new adventure with someone. All right. So let me give you guys a romance angel advice card here for Gemini. Any romance advice for Gemini? Gemini's success. Okay. So, and oh wow. And at the bottom of the deck, let go. All right. I feel that. I feel you need to really let go and yeah, in a beautiful way. Success is a card that I pulled. All right. And I feel like you guys are going to have like a pretty interesting experience, or at least, some sort of revelation in sensuality. Okay. I'll say that. Yes. I'm sure, Layla, you are going to have a field day with this one. Okay. All right, guys. All right, thanks. That'll do it. Oh, no, you know what? I forgot to pull your 2 overall advice cards, because I'm doing that for each sign also. So these 2 cards will be overall for anything. So not necessarily love, not necessarily money, work, or anything. Just 2 cards, overall advice for the sign of Gemini. It can be spirituality, whatever you want it to be. If you want to think it's... Oh, I got to plug in my battery. Oh, no, hold on. Remind me later. It was an update thing flashed up on my screen. If you want to think of something right now that maybe you need some advice on, I'm going to pull 2 cards, okay? So, but this, if you don't want to think of something and just let it go and see what they are, that's cool too. So I'm going to pull you 2 cards right now. Cards were being interesting. Okay. 2 cards. Overall advice for Geminis, please, in the month of June. Okay, answering the call is the card I got. The time is now. All right, answering the call. The time is now. And the other one is great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. Okay, great adventure. Take a risk and move forward. Okay, I'm sorry. Take a risk and venture forward. All right. Okay, interesting. Both those kind of go along with our readings too, so how about that? All right. Okay, Gemini. All right, great. I will see you next time for the second half of June, and I hope you enjoyed this. If so, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. All right, great. Thanks, guys, and see you soon.